Good morning. It's me. And I thought I would have a little bit of fun this morning because I just walked the 3 miles. I just walked the 3 miles from my front door to the studio. And I did that outside, and it's a little bit cold. It's not too bad. The temperature is, I think, 29 degrees, maybe 30. And I'm telling you what, I overdressed. But I wanted to talk a little bit about layering. And I tend to do my layering in the same way that I conceptualize layering in historical dress. So I figured I'd show. So first I have my hat. This is my pattern from 1549. It's based on an example that is in the San Domenico Maggiore Museum. It's a cathedral in Naples. Seriously, like, I overdressed. I'm too hot. But it's a cute knit hat, and it keeps the tops of my ears warm, which is really important. Then I have these gloves. These I did not knit myself, although I have similar pairs, which I did. They are fleece lined, and of course they are also too hot for this weather, at least for that walk. My hands are sweating. So, in the future I will remember to dress a little bit lighter. So I have my top coat. So this is this is definitely a top coat layer, and I'm going to take this off and show that then I have my jacket or jerkin layer, which in this case is being taken up by a hoodie. So let me remove this. And then, of course, I have my scarf, but beneath the hoodie is then a quilted vest. Now this also I didn't make, although I've made some that are similar. This one is a special thermal quilting that is very thin. So I like to wear it as the doublet layer in my clothes directly over my undershirt. And this helps really keep me warm. It keeps like all of the important bits in here nice and toasty warm. And I think that's really important because if this part of your body stays warm, then the warm blood moves out into your extremities. Now I have kind of meaty thighs, if you will, which means I tend to get very warm in my legs, so I don't actually wear long underwear very often. It has to be in the teens or below if I'm going to wear the long underwear. So in this instance, I just have, my underclothes and my trousers on. So then underneath the vest is just my undershirt. And again, the vest really functions like the doublet layer. It goes directly over my undershirt, and I usually keep it on the entire day because it's cute and it's comfortable and it helps regulate the temperature really well. My studio can be really warm, it can be really cold, so I find that if I keep the vest on, it helps a lot. Now, I don't know if you can see my styling for my legs, but this is sort of the thing that I've been doing this year, kind of keeping my socks, tucking my pants into my socks when I wear my boots. That's just a styling choice, although it also helps keep cold air from coming up under the bottom of the leg, and that helps keep my legs warm as well. Now, when I'm walking, of course, I'm pumping my legs and keeping nice and toasty warm, but at the heart of it, I always put my clothes on while thinking about how would I do this if I were wearing historical clothes. Since I make most of my clothes, I'm not using a lot of high-tech materials, I'm using natural fibers, so using historical mindsets for dressing for the weather is a real advantage. I think in our modern mindset, we tend to use the principle that we just need one garment that we just throw on and that keeps us warm from the weather outside. But if you really want to be comfortable, you need to dress in layers. And also, let's be honest, dressing in layers makes your outfits more interesting. And I think that that's an important aspect of expressing yourself in your clothing, is making sure that while you're also considering the utilitarian nature of what you're wearing, you're also considering the expression of your artistry with how you dress. Anyway, that's just a little rundown of what I wear to walk my 3 miles to work in the middle of winter. I hope you've had a great new year, and there's more of these to come as the seasons change, so stay tuned. Thanks so much. Happy stitching.